So Braj Radhika Mataji is a teacher with Gopal's Fun School, and she became a devotee thanks to her daughter becoming a student of Gopal's Fun School. So because Krishna became a student of Gopal's Fun School, she started coming to the temple and she got inspired, she became a devotee, and that inspired her to become a teacher so that she can inspire more students and parents to become devotees. So it's a cycle, which is continuing. So she's very indebted to, being given this opportunity to teach children, and she wants to share her experiences with all of us. So it's going to be a short presentation of 10 minutes, Mataji? 10-15 minutes? Yeah? Krishna Vili. So, we'd like to call upon Mataji, and let's welcome her by loudly chanting Hari Bol, Bol, Hari Bol.
Firstly, I would like to say that I'm definitely not qualified to do what is given to me today. And I wanted the liberty to ask this question to His Grace Bhalgavin Prabhu, because it was very much related to my presentation. So can I? Prabhuji, what if you are asked to present something when you already know that there are 100% seniors sitting in front of you and they are well advanced in the subject? What do you do?
Actually, teaching is one such service where it is not the content or the seniority that matters. It is actually the forum of sharing Krishna's love with each other that matters. I'll give an example. Shukdev Goswami is 16-year-old. Vyasdev, Narad Muni are sitting in the Bhagavatam class that he is giving. And they also know a lot. In fact, they taught him. Narad Muni told Vyasdev what to write, and Vyasdev wrote Bhagavatam, and Bhagavatam was taught by Vyasdev to Shukdev Goswami. But nevertheless, Shukdev Goswami's presentation is not seen by them as if a toddler is telling them some, that is not the mood. The actual mood is Krishna Katha, Krishna Seva, Krishna Sangha in any form is very relishable. So this is from the point of view of how the audience should take when a junior person is presenting something that they already know. Now from the person's point of view, the person who is younger one and he is presenting, they should think that it is not that these people don't know these things. It is for me to make some advancement in my spiritual life, give some deeper contemplation and application to these concepts, that I have been given this opportunity to present before them. So it is for my benefit that I am presenting this.
Thank you so much. Thank you, because this is what I felt, that definitely I'm not going to teach you all, I'm not going to make you aware of the things which you're already aware of. This is for my purification. This is for my improvement. So definitely there are going to be mistakes, please accept it. And as Radha Gopinath Prabhu said, that there are percentage-wise, skills is hardly 20%, but values are 70%. So please accept the value and my intent and not my skills. Thank you so much. And now it is all about Gopal's Fun School. His Grace Premnidhi Prabhu gave us the opportunity to serve to children without us having any qualifications. I've never been a teacher before, but he just was so kind and compassionate that he just asked us one day, okay, I have given you so much, now it's time for you to give it to the children. So this is how we started. So I'll just go straight to my presentation and I'll teach you, or probably I'll share with you how am I teaching the shloka. I hope you people are with me. So I was teaching for a couple of years shloka recitation to the age group of children of 5 to 8 and from 11 to 12 and 13, so on. So firstly, I thought that since you all are teachers and you already know what are the advantages, but when you go and teach other people or other children, you should be knowing. So first, what are mantras? Go to the next. Okay. Now, what are basically shlokas or what are mantras? Now, if I'm teaching you shloka and I don't know what it is, then there will not be any efficient teaching about it, right? So the word shloka, it has its basis from the word called, you all can read? It's basically a song which is coming from the Vedic word called shru. Shru means to hear. Yes? Can you all read it? Yeah. So now I remember once one devotee went to Prabhupada and asked that Prabhuji, Swamiji, when I'm reciting my prayers or when I'm chanting, my mind is flickering a lot. So Prabhupada said, while chanting, only two things required. You are speaking and you are listening, hearing. Where does the mind come from? Mind is not required. So basically, shloka is to hear. Yeah. Why do we say that the shloka is to hear? Because the shlokas are some words put together having a very positive vibrations. Yes? So these vibrations, they affect our body in a very positive manner. Yes? And this is very scientific reason. And this is not what I am saying. This is given by many authors, many people who are practicing chanting. Yes? Can you go to the next? Yes. So there's an author called Robert Gass who has written a book called Chanting, which is Discovering Spirit in Sound. So he has given us 3 major benefits of reciting shlokas or memorizing the shlokas and why we should be doing it every day. So can you go to the next? I'm not reading because all the topics at the moment, because we are running short of time and you all are very hungry, I know, I can see that. So, the first important meaning, the use of this chanting is, chanting helps us in improving our intellect. So, can somebody read this for me? Because I am not able to see it behind. I'm sorry, I was given this topic day before yesterday and this is a very short time for me to present. Please accept.
Chanting can sharpen the intellect. Chanting of shlokas can indirectly help in keeping the mind alert and sharpening the intellect. Since chanting of shlokas is accompanied by systematic rhythmic deep breathing, it brings in an added supply of oxygen which helps sharpen focus, improve concentration, and make a person more enthusiastic.
So do you all feel this? When we chant, we tend to breathe deep. Our breathing becomes normal. Sometimes you're agitated. Sometimes you're having very laid back attitude. But when you're chanting, your breathing becomes absolutely optimal, which is very good for your mental as well as your physical health. So this is one of the point. Can you go to the next one, Prabhuji?
The rhythmic up and down vibration created by chanting shlokas create a melodious effect in the body known as the neurolinguistic effect, NLE, and the psycholinguistic effect, PLE. Research conducted by Professor Dr. T. Temple Tutler of Cleveland University, USA, shows that the NLE and PLE effects together release certain chemicals which can work together curing various ailments affecting the body, works as a pain reliever in the body and boosts the natural metabolic process of the body.
So have you all understood this? In short, I would just say that when we recite the shloka, automatically there are positive effects in our body and our body releases certain enzymes which helps us in curing ailments if at all we have. So we don't need to take extra medicines if we are only chanting. Now here I'm not talking about very serious ailments. Definitely you have to take shelter of medicines, but shlokas can have this kind of positive effect also on us.
Chanting can help in stress management. Chanting shlokas every day lowers blood pressure, normalizes heartbeat rate, brainwave pattern, adrenaline levels, and even reduces high cholesterol levels. Doctors observing these health benefits are now starting to advise their patients to chant shlokas daily.
So, is it good enough? Because in today's Kali Yuga, as we say, the biggest problem all of us have is the stress management. Do you agree with that? So, solution is simple. Just recite shlokas. Yes? Do you agree with us? Yes. So can we go on to the next? But
Chanting brings us closer to God. Since the mantras of the shlokas are words of God, when we chant them, we can instantly get connected to the Supreme Lord.
this point, sorry to say, but I added. Because this was my experiment and this is what my experience is. I hope you all also agree that when we actually sincerely chant, you feel the presence of the Lord. And you know that you are connecting to the Lord. Yes? Do you all agree with me? I think it's time for lunch and I'm taking their time, right? Yes, please, Mother.
Recently, I did this Sanskrit course of spoken Sanskrit, which everyone is going to do it in Radha Gopinath, which I did it in Meera Road. And the Sanskrit teacher shared a very important fact with me. He told us, I don't know whether anyone has attended here. He told us that this Baba Ramdev Baba has shared that if you recite even one chapter of Bhagavad Gita every day, it is equal to doing pranayam. So you don't need to do pranayam. Just do one chapter of Bhagavad Gita, just recite the shlokas and pranayam is done.
Haribol, yes. Thank you, Mataji, for sharing such wonderful information. I really didn't know this, but yes. So it believes that whatever I'm trying to prove here has some validity. So can we just go on to the next? So now, since most of the all the shlokas are in Sanskrit, and here all the senior devotees are sitting, so of course you all are aware of this language now. But when we are dealing with the children, especially today's children, for them Sanskrit is alien language. They are not able to pronounce it properly. They in fact, first of all, as Prabhuji said, that children can be difficult to deal with. Firstly, they are coming here for entertainment. Secondly, if you are giving them something new, they want to make sure that the teacher knows it well. So this techniques, why I'm telling you all, because tomorrow if you all go and teach shlokas to the people, first of all, you should be aware of how we are going to recite the shloka, how we are going to teach. So can we go? So, like in early ancient scholars of Sanskrit language, they knew that whatever knowledge they have to share. Yes? Now, if they just keep reciting or writing in Sanskrit, the people all over the world wouldn't take advantage of it. So they transliterate the Sanskrit language into English using certain symbols. Okay? So when we are writing a Sanskrit shloka in English, we put some symbols. I'm sure you must all have seen in our shloka books or even in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. There are some symbols put on some letters or on sides, some commas, some apostrophe marks. So this is the guide for the reciting or speaking Sanskrit language. So I'm not going to in all the details, but few I'll be telling you all when we recite a shloka. Are you all ready to recite one shloka with me? Okay. Can you go on to the next? This is another. Can you? And here about the sudden voices, the sound. Now what happens with us, like as Rupa Goswami says in his Nectar of Instructions for us, that we have to have control over your language, your speech, correct? We keep on speaking, but we actually don't know where are the sound coming from. Which letter we are pronouncing from which part of the mouth. Are we aware of it? No. When I say ka, kha, ga, where is it coming from? Which part of the sound box? Yes? So this is the guide for it. Again, I'm not going into the detail, but I'm just saying few, as in the first line, this is our Devanagari, Hindi we are talking about. But since we all speak and read English, so I've written it like this. So ka, kha, ga, gha basically come from throat region. The second part is cha, cha, ja, ja. Can you all read? How does it come from? With the tongue, our tongue touching to the palate. But where? Because there are two regions. So the rare part of the palate. So these are some guidelines I'm giving you, keeping in mind because some of us are going to go and teach Sanskrit shlokas to children. Yes? Can we go on to the next? So now I'm using this I'm taking this simple shloka. I'm sure every one of us know it, but because I wanted to show how the symbols work with this shloka, with this English script, so therefore I've taken a very simple shloka. I'm just telling you in just 1 or 2 minutes how the symbols are working. So here the shloka is Dehino Smin Yatha Dehe. Okay. So here between the two words say Dehino and Asmin, there is an apostrophe mark is given. It means whenever there is such sign given before the word, that means the previous word has to be prolonged. The pronunciation of that word has to be slightly elongated. Yes? Also there is one more word, if you read Yatha. So in Yatha we have two A's, Y-A-T-H-A. So on one A, that is the first A, there is no sign. And the other A has a hyphen or a dash on it. That means that A has to be pronounced as A, not A. Is that okay? Yes? Then there are some other symbols also, like if there is a hyphen between the two words, it means these two words are to be spoken together. They are actually joined words. Yes? Am I going too technical? Okay. Now, I'm just trying to teach you all a shloka, which you already know. So I'm learning, I'm not teaching. So this is the shloka. Now why I'm telling you, because I've been teaching children. So how they learn it fast is by reciting a number of times. Asking them to repeat. Yes? Because their hearing skills are also very powerful. So what I'll do is, I'll read one line, I'll recite one line. Will you all repeat after me? Yes, Prabhuji? Please forgive with my voice and my whatever mistakes I make, but you all can correct me if I go anywhere wrong. Can I start? Dehinosmin yatha dehe. Dehinosmin yatha dehe. Kaumaram yauvanam jara. Kaumaram yauvanam jara. Tatha dehantara praptir. Tatha dehantara praptir. Dhirastatra namuyati. Dhirastatra namuyati. Was it good? Did you all like to chant it? Yes. So see, just by chanting in group also, it gives a lot of positive vibration. Are you all feeling it? Okay, now Bhagavad Gita has many shlokas, like 700 shlokas. Bhagavatam has 18,000, if I'm not mistaken, and Chaitanya Charitamrita has about 11,000 shlokas. Yes? Now different shlokas have different tunes. Yes? So can we all try one more shloka with different tune? This is the last thing, then I'll be completing. Sorry to keep you all so hungry for so long, but please forgive me. I wanted to share this because this is very close to my heart. Shloka recitation is seriously very close to my heart. So sorry, please forgive me. So let's all chant the shloka with me. This has a different tune than what we sang before. So, okay, I'm starting. Vasamsi janani yatha vihaya. Vasamsi janani yatha vihaya. Navani grihnati naro parani. Navani grihnati naro parani. Tatha sharirani vihaya grihnani. Tatha sharirani Manyani samyati navani dehi. So, you all liked it? Will you all recite the shlokas? Yes. And will you all teach your children wherever you get opportunity to do so? Thank you. Then I will consider this as a successful presentation. Thank you all so much.